Hey everyone, I hope you're well. It's Adam from Sport and Wellbeing. Just give me a like if you can hear me. The class will start in a couple of minutes. Apologies for the delay. So we're just going to start at 5 past today. Just send me a little a like or a heart if you can hear me. Today's class is a functional fitness class, but essentially basically what that is just a class designed to help improve how we move daily. So strengthening some necessity movements that we do from there. So I hope you enjoy the class. At the end of the class, I'll stay on for another 5 minutes if there's any questions that you need to ask me. We are going to start with a little bit of mobility first, and then we'll go into the main component from there. Just please make sure that you have a drink and you have a towel with you. That would be great, thank you. Bear with me 2 seconds. Okay, so just going into some mobility to start with, and then some strength movements that will keep you strong throughout the workout today. Okay, so come onto your mat, standing all the way up. From here, bring both feet together, drop your chin, and this is just called a roll down, so we're just getting some mobility through the spine and stretching out the back of the hamstrings. Chin tight into the body, and just roll all the way down. If you feel any tightness at any point, just take a deep breath in and release your breath and just come down lower. And slowly rise all the way up, unravel through the spine, pull the shoulders back, take a deep breath in and release. Just relax the shoulders now, feel nice and loose. You can do some neck rolls as well. Anything that feels tight today, just spend a little bit more time working on that. Again, take a deep breath in, and as you come down, chin into the chest, release your breath and come all the way down. Okay, even in this position now, we can just move from side to side, and you might feel a stretch in the back. Just working from side to side, loosen anything that needs loosening. Again, from here, come halfway up. Use your breath to get lower. So deep breath in and release. See if you can get your hands underneath your toes and just pull yourself right under. Continue to keep the legs as straight as you can and rise all the way up. Good, again, just some shoulder rolls. Release the tension in your neck, especially if you've been working on a computer for a long period of time. Over lockdown, just reset your posture. We've got a lot of postural movements in here today as well. Okay, come down onto the floor. I'm just going to show you from a side view from here. So we just got still a little bit more spine manipulation. So hands under shoulders, we're going to drop through the pelvis and then lift the head up. Hold these for 3 seconds and then reverse. This time the chin comes down and we lift up through the upper back. Just take it easy, hold it in your own time. Again, if there's anything that feels a little bit tight, just move into those positions and hold it a bit longer and then release. Again, dropping through the pelvis, so anteriorly tilting the pelvis down. And then from here, we drive up through the pelvis and push up through the upper back and slightly through the lower back as well. Good, 2 more. Last one. Good. By doing the mobility before will just help you get through the session a little bit easier. Hopefully you'll be warm before we start, and this is kind of just a good warm-up for you to be able to do, especially to get into some of the positions that we need to today. From here, so a sideways view is into this position. I'll show you from a front way view, a little bit easier. So from here, one leg comes under, fully extend the back leg, and then drop into here. So we're just rocking from side to side. You should feel it in your glute here. So in your bum, the higher that you bring the foot up, the more you're gonna feel it. So if you do have that flexibility, just start in a 90-degree position. If not, just bring the foot in, rotate the hips over, and remember the back leg is fully extended, knee, shin, and toe on the floor. Move from left to right and just breathe into this movement. Just really relax. I think it must be like 30 degrees at Jubilee today, so I'm very warm. Change. So again, just have a look at that position, what I'm doing here. So the leg comes underneath and the back leg fully extends. Knee must be in contact with the floor. An easier position is you can just stay in this position if you want to. And again, you can move from side to side and just really push into the hips. If you want more, just drop down onto the elbows. Really nice, good. Bring both hands here. Extend from here and you're just gonna drop down. So laying flat onto your front and we're just gonna engage those postural muscles that I was talking about. So bring in both hands either side of the body, so chest level. And as we come up, we're not pushing with the hands, we're extending through the back. And then as you hit the top range, you just fully extend here and pull the shoulders back. Hold, and slowly come back down again. Take a deep breath in. As you come up, breathe out. Extend, squeeze your glutes, open your chest, squeeze your glutes. Pull back, hold, and down again. You have one more in your own time. Remember, activate the glutes first. Lift up through the back. Don't put pressure through the hands, they're just there to stabilize you. Keep coming up, keep coming up. And now you can apply just a little bit of pressure to help you pull those shoulders back. Hold. Really nice, good. Feet together, knees wide, and we're gonna go into a child's pose position. From here, hands forward. We're gonna put pressure down through the armpits, and we're gonna sit the bum back into the heels. Feet together, knees wide. Hold that position from here. And then we're just gonna apply a little bit of movement with this. So I just want you to come forward, and then drop in again. Again, you can move from left to right here. You might feel some tightness in the back and the shoulders. So just kind of get rid of those creases. Move from left to right. Release any tension. Come forward again, in, and then sit back in. If you want more, you can take your knees a little bit wider as well and sit in. You'll feel the stretch on the inside of the legs. Continue to move from left to right, forward and back. Some easy movement positions. Really nice, good. So from here, just sit into the back of the heels. Just think about your posture now. So we're thinking about squeezing the shoulder blades together, trying to remove this hunch position and draw back. Be careful what we're doing with the head as well. We don't want the head too far forward. So just give yourself a double chin and just sit into this position. From here, we're gonna take a deep breath in and then just drop the shoulders down. Breathe in and drop. If you find it easier, you can come all the way up. And then you can really get that movement in from here. So just think about bringing the head back, resetting the posture, squeezing the shoulder blades. Breathe in, breathe out. Good, two more. Last one. Okay, so what we're gonna focus on now is a little bit of core to get ourselves started, and then that will just help you throughout the whole of the session. To start with, we're gonna start with a stability exercise. So we're gonna go for a plank. I'll show you the frontwards view and also a sideways view, just some things to think about when you are doing this position. So we're going into a plank. We're just gonna hold it for a few seconds. There's no real time frame. So if you need to come down at any point, you can. A rule of thumb is if you're really struggling and you're finding it difficult, just try and hold it for an extra 5 to 10 seconds. So from here, hands directly under the shoulders, extend through the legs, squeeze the glutes, and hold here. Pressure through the upper back, squeeze your bum, and hold in this position here. Good, from here I'll just show you a sideways view of what it should look like. So from here we're trying to extend through the upper back, squeeze the bum, and hold it. Okay, so just stay into that position. Again, an easier option for this is you can just drop onto your knees if you want to. So just drop onto the knees, but continue to drop through the hips and just hold that position there. So really easy position here. Breathe. Hold. Remember, pressure through the upper back. We're gonna hold this for 10 more seconds. Breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth. Remember, we're just getting the core strong so you can feel it through all the other exercises. and release. Well done, good. Okay, next exercise, feet come forward. Just getting a little bit of rotation work in there. Just because it's stuff that we do every day, we're always picking stuff up from the side and then just being able to move it easily without thinking. So let's just have a look at that position. So from here, feet down, and you're just gonna move from left to right. Good, look at that full rotation, the head moves with it, and you're turning and twisting. Good, core stay strong, continue to breathe throughout. If you want a little bit more, the feet come up, and then we're looking at the rotation from there. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and relax there, nice work. As I said, this isn't anything to really work you too hard, it's just for you to just feel your core working for the next few sessions, for the next few exercises. So from here, legs up, we're gonna do some roll up. So hands by your side, you're gonna roll up into this position and hold. Come down slowly, keep your head up and squeeze. Good, we got 8 more. Nice and controlled, and drive. Good job. Okay, just get a little bit more movement in the shoulder and thinking about working the back a little bit more. See if we can elevate the arms as we come up. So down, as we come up, we drive up and we squeeze. Hold, hold, hold. Good, 4 more. Extension here, nice. Two more. Straighten, straighten, straighten. Final one. And relax there, great job. Grab yourself a drink, well done. Okay, when you're ready, onto your feet. Okay, so generally we do a lot of lifting off the floor all the time and we're always told to do it with a straight back. So you'll notice that when you do squats, a lot of people will tend to lean forward. So I just want you to have a look at your squat now and see if you have some of these occurrences that can happen. So I'll show you from a sideways view. So when we squat, we want to maintain a flat back. And a couple of, what will normally happen is we'll get to here, and then as we get to go lower, we'll start to lose that back position. So what I want you to do is come onto your tiptoes, come as high up as you can. We're going to do a slight movement in the pelvis, and we're just going to do tiptoe squats. So from here, maintain a straight back, and you should find that you can get so much lower and maintain a flat back. From here, squeeze up. Okay, we're going to do 10 of these from now. So onto the tiptoes, knees push wide, come down into the squat here, hold, and squeeze up. 10, let's go. 2, knees push slightly wider. Make sure the knees don't come in. Keep this flat back position, chin into the body, thinking about squeezing through the upper back for posture. As we come up, we squeeze the bum. Core, stay strong. If you can push your fingers in here, try and resist against it. We need to keep that strong throughout. Hands in, knees wide, chin tucked in slightly, hold, and then come up. Good job, keep it going. If you're struggling to find the range through here, there might just be a little bit of tightness through the hips. But for most of you, you should find that you can sit into this position. You can hold for a few seconds if it's tight. Continue to stay onto the tiptoes. You might even start to feel the calf working as well. You have 3 more. Deep breath in, core engaged, and down. Drive up. 2 more. And relax it, well done, very good. Okay, so what we're gonna try and do now is we're gonna see if we can squat with the heels down. Now, if this becomes difficult, what I want you to do is you can go by a door frame or you can use a pole, like I have here. And what I want you to do is bring the head pretty close to the door frame or the pole that you have. And what I want you to do is keep the heels flat, lift the toes up slightly, and then come into the squat here. So we're maintaining a flat back, elbows touch the knees, and then we come back up. Okay, so it's the same squat variation, but can we do it with the heels pushed down? Okay, you have 10 reps. You ready? Off you go. Head stays close, elbows touch your thighs, and then come back up. Try not to hold on into this position. Let the knees travel forward, engage through the core, and then squeeze up through the glutes. Slowly come down, light touch, and up. Yep. Six more. The closer that you can get to the pole, the better. Still try and have that slight lean approach when you do it. Okay, so for more intensity, you can just hold this position a little bit longer. You can pulse, or you can just come straight up. 3 more. Last one. And release. Amazing. Okay, so the final squat we've got. Just have a little breather. And you're just going to take your feet wide. So after using the same pattern of what we've just used with the pole, now we're going to see if we can incorporate that in just to a standing squat. So hopefully we're trying to limit how far you lean forward and how much you can maintain a flat back. So what we're looking for here is to bring the hands forward, and this will help with your balance slightly as well. So from here, feet wide, toes slightly pointed out, hands in. As we come down, we're going to push the hips out, keep the core strong, and come down into your squat position here. Down, 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 hold. Maintain that squat, chin down, and then up, squeeze up. Go again. Down, down, down. Can your elbows touch your knees? So you'll notice in this position, my bum is just slightly under my knees. Breathe. And this is just so helpful for when I need to pick up things and when I can reach from side to side, or even just coming off the floor, coming into this position, and then just being able to come up. You have 4 more. Down, up, 1. Okay, be a little bit stronger now. So down slow, and then we're gonna power up. 2 more. Amazing work, last one. And release there, grab a drink, good. Okay, give yourself 30 seconds. We're gonna continue to work with the legs, and we're just gonna break down some other exercises that you use in day-to-day life. So the next one we're gonna do really easy is calf raises to give us a little bit of a break from working the quads and hamstrings. Okay, really simple to start with, sideways view. All I want you to do is just come onto your tiptoes, squeeze your calf muscles as much as you can, and then drop the heels back down. Up and squeeze, and down. Okay, so we're just gonna do 8 of them. Just really slow, just work on your balance as you do this. Focus on a spot on the floor or something in front of you. It will just help you maintain your balance. And what I want you to start to do now is as you squeeze up through the toes, to bring the arms up and hold that position as well. So just hold for 4 seconds. 4, 3, 2, nice, then come back down, and then go again, up and squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep. Okay, maintain that balance, come up on your toes as high as you can, focus on balance, hold, squeeze the glutes, and down. Last one. Nice. So if you did squeeze, you would actually start to feel your calf muscles working. This is the progression now. So again, maintaining balance is quite a fun exercise, and now we're going to incorporate that core that we did at the start as well. So onto the tiptoes, hands all the way up, hold your balance. So you're going to push your bum back, and then we're going to slowly come down. Keep working down slow, stay as high onto the tiptoes as you can, touch your feet, and then come back up. Squeeze and breathe. Again, stick your bum right back and work your way down. Touch and up. Good, okay, give me 8 more in your own time. Drive up and open. Very good. Again. Extend. Think about keeping it strong the whole time. Push against you. Make sure you can't get in. 4 more. 3 to go. I'm really starting to feel this now. Hopefully you are as well. 2 more. Remember, if there's any questions that you want to ask at the end, feel free just to make a note of them now, and then I will stay on for 5 minutes at the end to answer any questions. Or if you are watching this late, I will still respond after the class as well, even if you're picking this up a few days later. Okay, breathe and relax through here. Okay, the next exercise we've got is a lunge. So I'm going to break it down for easy option and hard option, and some errors that sometimes we see. And if you are feeling these, maybe that we can flatten them out and sort it out. So to start with, have something like a sofa or something that you can put your hand on for balance. I just want to show you the position to start with. So if you come down onto one knee, you kind of want a 90-degree angle in this leg and a 90-degree angle in this leg. Try not to bring that knee too far forward, just in line with the toe is fine. From here, we don't want to drive forward through the hips. As soon as you do that, you're going to feel it in the back leg. Now, a lot of you may find that when you do lunges, that you do feel it in the back leg, and that's generally just because the hips are forward. So we're going to today just sit the hips back, and with the leg that's forward, I want you just to feel a little bit of a crease in here. If you've got that, you're probably in the right position. Again, maintain a strong core, and then use that sofa, whatever's by your side, to help you come up. Come all the way up into your lunge, squeeze your bum, keep your back strong, and back down. Control, and up. And again, we're putting pressure through the front leg as your main focus, but obviously there will be some pressure through the back leg as well. But front leg is your target area here. Drive up. Okay, just do 3 more. 2 to go. Nice and controlled. Last one. Okay, so the next progression is from here. We're just doing a forward view now. So now we know what we're doing. We're setting up the posture like we just did. This time you're going to bring both hands onto the front leg. You're going to maintain your upward position, incorporate your back, chin in slightly. Try not to bring the head too far forward, keep it back. From here, push on the leg, come up and hold. Balance, and down. Again, drive up. And you may notice that in everyday life, we actually do this movement. So we apply that pressure to then drive up. So what we want to start to get to the point of is not needing this. We use the strength of the body and the legs to see if we can just bring the hands by the side, and then we drive up here. Okay, we're going to hit 4. So remember, if you need to be here, that's absolutely fine. If not, 4 up and down. 1, 2. Great job. Last one. Amazing. Change legs. Okay, just go into that reset position to start with. So think about, is the back leg at 90? What you'll see, a lot of mistakes that happen is the heel can sometimes come all the way down, and then we have this movement here all the time. Just see if you can stay high on the back heel. Okay, so knee position. Make sure the knee is slightly wide and it also tracks with your toe. You don't want to have that knee in too much. Let's keep it wide. From here, hands on the legs to start with. The first one is normally the hardest. Drive up, and then we work from here. Okay, 8. 1, 2. Hips face forward, and they should be level. 4 more. 2 to go. Great job, last one. And relax. Okay, so as this is functional exercise and a lot of it is postural as well, I just want to give you one more exercise just so you can think about how you can incorporate using your back muscles as well whilst you do it. Obviously it's predominantly a leg exercise, but by putting our hands in a certain position, we can think about the core and think about posture more often whilst we do this. So left foot forward, right leg back. This time the hands are going to come behind the head. We're not going to pull on the head, but we're going to pull the shoulders back and open the chest. Okay, we're going to go for another 8. Final time. 1, 2. Look forward, focus on anything in front of you that will help you concentrate on your balance. 4, 3. Remember, open your chest, engage through the core. Last one. Good, quick change. Okay, think about knee position coming wide. You can come down into that set position to start with. Hands behind your head. Pull your shoulders back, squeeze your back, drive up. 1, 2. And relax there. Good job. Grab yourself a drink, guys. Well done. Great work. Okay, we're just going to be looking at the next exercise of basically just pushing yourself off the floor. So what this will eventually develop in is a press up. So mat's facing forward, and when you're ready, lay down. What I want you to do now is just do 4 or 5 press ups, however you do it, whatever option you normally use, and just see how that feels. And then afterwards, after I've showed you what I'm going to go through, see if it feels any different. So just do 4 or 5 press ups, however you normally do it. Think about where your arm positioning is, and then we're going to re-look at that and just see if there's a change. Off you go. Just think about when you go down into that press up, how much you're fighting against it as well. Sometimes that's where a common mistake could be. Okay, so to start with, we're going to lay flat, and I want your hands to come either side of the chest. We're going to keep the lower half of the body up, and just like that exercise we did earlier, we're going to lift through the back and push up here. As you come down, elbows are slightly wide and slightly back. They're not too far forward, slightly in. Ready? And we're going to push up again. Hold and down. Again, if you're feeling any pain through the lower back, think about squeezing your glutes a little bit more. Drive up. Hold, down. Good, last one. Okay, get that feeling from there of what you're doing. So from here, you're just pretty much lifting your upper body. So progression to next exercise. So again, daily life, we're always pushing ourselves off the floor. So from here, we're going to bring the knees together, and we're going to come forward into this position. Now, when we come into the press up, we don't want to fight against it too much. All I want you to do is just fall down again and just lay all the way down. From here, push your knees into the floor, lift your bum, and then just push it up. Again, so we're not resisting as we go down, we're just going to control and lay flat. Hands should be level with the chest. Push the knees into the floor, lift the bum, and push up. Just going to show you what that looks like side on. Okay, so we're always looking for a slight diagonal line from the head to the bum to the knees. So diagonal line, try not to lift the pelvis too high or the bum too high, think about straightening here. And then all we're going to do is just fall down. From here, what I was trying to explain is lift the bum up, push the knees into the floor, and then you can push up from there. So you maintain that flat back position, straight lines through your body, and drop. And then reset, push up. Okay, so next movement now is see if we can do this, which is essentially now a press up, without coming all the way down. So what you mustn't do is start to put resistance through. So you're just going to come easily down, don't fight against it, and then just push up. You'll notice that my hands are quite narrow, so this is targeting triceps a little bit more than normal as well. From here, core strong, fall down, and then push up. Amazing. Hopefully that feels different. Give it 2 more. Remember, if this is too hard and you start to fight against yourself too much, just relax down and then apply the pressure from here. 1 more. And push up. Good job. Relax. Just stretch the shoulders. Bring the arm right across. And change. Again, if you're still finding that you're not really getting your press up correct, you can always send your press up into Sport and Wellbeing, who will forward it onto me, and then I'll have a look at your press up for you and maybe make some changes. Exactly the same with the lunges and the squats as well. Okay, so just looking at the full press up now and how we can look at that. So again, I'm going to show you sideways. So what we talk about a lot in the plank position is that is going to be the starting position for us. So the hands are going to be slightly wider than shoulder width apart, and you're going to lengthen up through here. And exactly the same. So what I want you to do is hold this position, and I want you to come elbows in slightly, all the way down, and lay flat. From here, lift the chest, push up. Again, come all the way down, don't fight against it, elbows in and down. And then up. Okay, when you're ready, just see if you can do 5 normal press-ups. Straighten through the back, down, don't fight against it too much, and up. 1, fall in, and up. 3 more. Last one. And release. Good. Okay, we just got 2 postural exercises to finish, and then we'll take it into a little stretch. Just grab a drink if you need one. Give yourself 1 minute recovery. Okay, so I've noticed this quite a lot at the moment. So where I'm working at a desk, I'm starting to feel like I'm pulled in a little bit. So typing away and then I start to lose my posture. So what we're trying to do is stop this and do the complete opposite. So here's a great exercise for you to be able to do that. So come onto all fours. Hands, you can have them in this position or this position, whatever you feel comfortable with. I'm gonna say that this is probably a little bit easier. From here, it's kind of just a bit of a reverse plank position. So we're going to bend the legs to start with, and a lot of the time you'll feel that the pelvis is hard to lift up. Over time though, what we want to try and do is pull the shoulders back, reverse everything that we do on a day-to-day basis, lift the chin, squeeze the glutes, and hold. Now you're going to feel some tightness in some places, but mainly in the shoulder area here. If you do, that's normally just because of this hunch position here. So we're trying to retract and pull back. Hold for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and just slowly lower down. Give yourself a few seconds rest. And then when you're ready, go again. So I'll keep this one side view. It's probably the best angle that you're going to get. So shoulders pull back. Remember, don't bring your chin too far forward. Tuck your chin in. Drive up through the glutes. Squeeze the glutes. Take the head back slightly and push up through the chest. 4, 3, 2, and relax. Good job. And the final exercise that I just want to show you that is great for shoulder mobility and great for posture is we're going to perform this on the floor, but just to help you get an idea of what I'm trying to show you. Elbows and hands into the floor, extend all the way up, try to keep everything in contact. Take the arms back into 90, squeeze the shoulder blades, hands down and drive up. So you have an option, you can do it using a wall or you can actually do it on the floor. So just to give you an idea of what we're trying to work, it might be quite difficult from the angle that I'm going to show you, but we're going to lay flat. From here we're looking at getting rid of this dip, so engage through the core and push down slightly. Hands here. Okay, tuck the chin in slightly, and from here, elbows and hands, and we're going to straighten the arms all the way up And we're going to extend the arms as far as we can. Hold that position. And then again, bring the elbows and the hands all the way in. Feel the squeeze in the back. And then extend again. Off you go. Slow and controlled. Start to think about your breathing again now. Start to relax after the session. Again, extend. Straighten, straighten, straighten. And back. Good, so if you're struggling to get the hands down, just might be a little bit tight in the chest and you just need to work on some of those postural muscles again. Straighten. Breathe. 2 more. Elbows down. What you might have started to find is actually you're arching in the back again. So just think about pushing your stomach in, engaging through the core. Try not to flare the chest. Keep it down. Extend for 2 more. Straighten, straighten, straighten. Pull in. Last one. And relax. Good job. From here, as we're sat down, just bring one leg up. Hamstring stretch. Flex the toe towards you. And then just pull in. Should feel the stretch in the back of the leg. Lay onto one side. Bring the leg up. Push the hips forward. And then change other side. Grab hold of the leg, drive the hips forward, lay onto the arm. Good. Come onto your knees, pull your shoulders back, push your chest forward. Feel a slight stretch here. If you're not really feeling a stretch in your chest, what you can do is just come down onto the floor, bring one arm into a 90-degree position here, and then from here you're just going to turn and twist. So how it will look on the other side, so you can see a little bit more, is this arm comes at 90, we push down, push the right shoulder down, and then we turn and twist. So from here I'm pushing this shoulder into the floor and then twisting through here, and I can feel the stretch in my chest. So these muscles normally get quite tight, so continue to stretch, you'll probably feel that straight away. And then change to the other side, so think about arm at 90 degrees, push down, twist, and then push the left shoulder down into the floor, right arm extends. The wider that you take it out, the more you're going to feel it. And final stretch, feet together, knees wide, and just extend through here. Head all the way down. Just hold that for 15 seconds. Continue with your breathing. And if you have any questions for me now, just feel free to mention them now and I will respond.